Morning, Gary's Grails. Today's excursion, something a little different. I found a new store online about 20 minutes from where I live now called Keep It Strange Comics and Collectibles. I called last week. They do have some hot toys, which I'm interested in looking at those. I just want to check out the store. I've also got a couple of So-So Toys figures that I'm interested in trading or selling if they have something I want. I've got the So-So Toys Gambit, or the Cajun card dealer, and Anna Marie, or Rogue as we know her, and I'm willing to let those go if the price is right. So I'm going to get inside to meet the owner here a little after 11 and take a quick tour, film something. Let's see what they got inside and see if we can make a deal and find some grails. All right, thanks for sticking around. You know what to do. See you inside.
You have chosen wise.
All right, so here I am at Keep It Strange Comics in Manassas. There's the floor mat, and we're just gonna check it out. First time here, so let's take a quick little loop around right away. Let's see a bunch of loose Star Wars figures for you guys. Check it out. Check it out. Got some stuff on card backs also. 375 Thundercats, Joe's, more loose figures. Cobra Hiss. There's a lot to see, so I'm just gonna kind of loop around. And Power Rangers, Turtles, Motu. There's a big wall full of vintage comics. Nice. Got a little bit of everything in here. Superpowers, Star Trek. I guess we'll just start on this wall and work our way around. Storage boxes for your figures, card backs. They even have sports cards here. And NFL helmets. Here you go. Here's some vintage toys up above. Joe Command Center. Ads, all kinds of stuff. There's a Kenner Falcon. Droid Factory. Hoth, Scout Walkers. Please do not touch the vintage toys. I will not. Look at this shelf here. Some Joe vehicles, lots of them. Look at this. There's prices. I'm just not really zooming in on them to see. Back up a little bit. More up top. Voltron set. Got some Lego displays. Those are nice. There's people coming in. There's the Ewok Village up there. I can't tell if it's complete. Looks pretty close, but hard to say from here. These Conan figures, 300. Some Predator. There's that Dutch figure. I may get this one day. That's cool. All right. There's these old Marvel 2-packs that they did with the comic. What's behind me? Castle Grayskull. They just got back from the show, he said, so he was apologizing for the condition of the store, but I think it looks okay. Looks okay to me. More vehicles up here. Look at this. There's a flag. Wow. A bunch of anime, Avatar, Dragon Ball. Moving on. I know, it's no interest to me, maybe. There's a Sandcrawler playset right there. Castle Grayskull. Set of Metallica figures. The wall O-Pops. That's cool. Just looking around. Here we go, Super 7, Thundercats, and lots of them. I haven't even seen some of these. I've never even seen Panthro. $60. Wow. Bunch of turtles. What's this down below? Prince Adam, more. I mean, just look. We got some Disney mixed in, but they have a ton. Scrolling back up to Joe's. I'm just curious. That's Duke. How much is he? 55. And classified. More play sets up above. Wow. Moving up top over here. There's a Han on Tauntaun, TIE Fighter. There's the Ghostbusters HQ. Top shelf. This is their new comics. I'm moving over here. See some Batman Returns up there. There's the Green Goblin helmet. Some statues. Batman nightlight, little wall light. Got some McFarlane up high. More McFarlane here on the wall right in front of me. Trying to see if there's anything that jumps out at me. Moving over to Marvel. Looks like they've got a little row of Marvel Legends. Stuff we've seen, but they have a great selection. Got the card back, the vintage Spider-Man stuff going. Original Uncanny X-Men. Marvel Legends right here. Age of Apocalypse. Here we go to Black Series. I guess I'll start up top. More helmets. And scrolling down to Star Wars. Okay. Archive Series, Black Series, Redback. Red Collection, Mando. Ahsoka. Yes, they bought a little bit of everything, really. There's a Han and Stormtrooper. $30. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Wow. Okay. Moving over here, top shelf, Transformers. Some more Joe. More Transformers play sets. There's stuff around the corner too we want to check out. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Statues. Look at this. Batman Beyond, Storm Shadow statue, Big Optimus Prime, Destro. Look at this stuff in the case. That's cool. With the 4 guys with Ecto-1. That's very cool. What is it? $100. Huh. Look at that Falcon. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm not even talking. I'm just looking. Lots of cool Transformers. There's those statues unboxed. Look at that. We've got that Bale. Got Mando, Storm Shadow, Destro. Nice looking stuff. I'll get to that in a second. Sorry, I'm talking up top again. Age of Ultron. There's the Ecto-1, Rogue, Wonder Woman statue, Superman, Batman. More Transformers. We've got a Cap shield. We've got a replica creature mask. I don't know if that's an old Don Post mask. Look at that Karloff mummy. That's cool. That's very cool. Some miscellaneous. Got a phaser. Moving over to this case. Okay, we already saw what's above. Looks like Transformers, GoBots, you name it. Wow. Some Thundercats, Thunder Tank. Steampunk. There's some more statues. Look at that Thor, Rogue, a couple Thors. There's the Hulkbuster. Got Venom, or Carnage rather. Another Batman. There's that Superman, Wonder Woman. That's a nice Wonder Woman statue. Really nice. Moving over here, some older. There's that old. Oh wow, that old Ripley with Newt. That's nice. I'm not sure the price. It's $120. That's probably an okay price. They don't seem to be gouging too bad here, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to drop $120 on it. I am here to trade some stuff in today, so we'll see. But I'm really looking for a hot. So this is their gaming area back here. I should leave right away because I do have a Tom Brady jersey, and I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. So the hell with that. I won't go over back here. So they do have some hot toys back here. A few. There's the Ono Studios Yellow Suit Wolverine, which we have the brown. We're happy. But they've got War Machine, Mark III, Cap, Mando, Maul, and the old school 12-inch Solo and Obi-Wan. There's an old Harley and a Batgirl. So nothing that I'm looking for. Look at all these Star Wars figures right below. That's cool. Old school X-Men video game. That Darth Vader carry case. Wow. Oh, looks like they've got a cool little selection of 3D printed weapons. Wow. I like it. Also some Micro Galaxy Squadron, all the Hot Wheels. I'm just wandering around. Hold on. They're utilizing this bag. They do. Look at this little gaming setup. That's cool. Wow. I used to do D&D back in the day, but it was your basic, tiles on the table. It's a whole new level. In the back here, I just see some miscellaneous stuff, but cool nonetheless. Uncharted, Rage, Assassin's Creed, Fallout. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. They even have some old vintage video games and consoles as well. Up above, there's the old Star Wars game. Wow. Super Mario 3. All right, let me shut the. Actually, there's one more section, I guess. Hold on, Red Bull gives you wings. There's a. Okay. Don't get me started, but there's a bar back here in the kitchen. Wow. Yes, please. Look at the gremlins. Very cool. And I've seen these dragon heads online on Facebook. I wonder if that's those. They're bigger than I thought. That's cool. Back here looks like we got puzzles, Lego, Ninjago, Star Wars, a little bit of big play sets. Oh, there's the Razor Crest. Bunch of Warhammer stuff. Getting me board games. I was surprised they didn't have a bigger section. There's the Ghost, the HasLab Ghost. Wow. Some Gundam. Got some little die-cast vehicles. Infinity Gauntlet. Let me get back where I can see. Lightsabers. Shields. Look, another cool little gaming setup. Look at this thing. Deadpool statue. What's up? There's a big glare behind him. Let me see if I can get around. Where they got this from? Nothing wrong with a little free advertising on the pool boy. More vehicles on this shelf right in front of me. Look at this. Very cool. All right, here's a quick little look at Keep It Strange Comics and Collectibles. I found a new store that I will be frequenting, so there you go. Appreciate you guys watching. This is Gary from Gary's Grails, reminding you once again, your grails are out there. Go find them. We'll see you next time. So I just got back in the truck from the tour that you just saw. Loved the store. Thought it was great. Had some cool stuff. Not as cool or a big selection of hot toys as I would have liked, but that's okay. They had plenty of other stuff. as far as the trade or the sale goes, it didn't happen. I met the owner, and one of the pieces on the Gambit card throwing effect is broken, which I showed him right away because you want to, not hide anything from anybody. But he really lowballed. I won't even tell you what he offered, but I was like, there's no friggin' way. Sorry, pardon my French. It wasn't even what I paid for him, and Gambit was limited to 450, and I think the Rogue was limited as well. So he was all based on his quote, based on eBay, what they had sold for. Now, I don't know the condition, but he showed me one Gambit that sold for 180. I'm like, well, that's, you don't know if the duster was all broken apart, flaking and cracking the pleather. You don't know. I didn't really read the ad. Anyway, I wasn't going there. I said, no, I'll just sit on them for now. I don't have to sell them. I was just trying to make some room on the display. So anybody out there interested in So-So Toys, Gambit or Rogue, shoot me a message on Instagram, and I'll send you pictures or whatever. Maybe we can work something out. Otherwise, I'll just sit on them. No big deal. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thank you so much for watching. Gary from Gary's Grills reminding you once again, your grails are out there. Go find them. See you next time.